Good morning, first grade. How are you today? Today, we're going to talk about the 12th letter of the alphabet. Last time, we talked about K, which was the 11th letter. And before K, do you remember what came before K? J, that's right, J, K. And today, the 12th letter we are going to talk about is L. Now that's the name of the letter. Do you know what sound L makes? Can you make the sound right now? Oh, that's right. Oh. Let's find our feet. Today, your feet are in the most lickable lemon drop slippers. But don't lick them yet. On your head is a crown of lime leaves. They are blossoming, and they don't have fruit yet, but they smell really good. And on your finger is a ring of labradorite. All right, I'm going to show you my paper now. Let's draw. Now, I am going to start with the earth, like always. I am going to leave some room for a lake. Do you remember I told you a story about a boy who couldn't hear? And he discovered his hearing after a while. And he went down into a lake where the elk dogs were. So I'm taking my lemon yellow and I'm leaving room for a lake. And I'll show you because I'm going to switch to blue so you can see what I did. I have some grass here on this side of the lake. And up here. And in the middle I'm going to have the water, so I can just take my blue and go right in that middle spot. Very nice. You could start with blue and then take yellow over the banks where you want the grass to be growing. That would work too. All right. And then I'm going to take some green. And I'm going to add just a hint of hills in the background, because there are some. All right. I'm going to make my grass a little richer. It looks a little dry with all that yellow. But we're right next to a lake, so it doesn't need to be dry. Nice. All right. Now, next to this lake is a tree. So let's take our brown mama bear side or baby bear side, or you could use your stick if you wanted to. We're going to make the trunk of this tree. Now this tree is not very tall. It's wider. And it has lots of heavy branches. For on this tree is a fruit. Lemons. So, when you've finished your branches, let's add some lemons to this tree. You could take your stick if you wanted, or your block crayon. I'm going to use my block, but you could use your stick if you want to. I like to start in the center of the lemon to find the shape of it. Make it nice and round, and then find its points. Do you have a lemon tree in your yard? You know, some of you do. Once you're finished adding lemons to your tree, we'll give it some leaves. Be careful to go around the lemons, or they will turn into limes. Very nice. Now, nearby this lime tree, there is somebody. There is a lion. I'm going to start with the head. And lions have kind of a heart-shaped head. Have you noticed? I told you a story this year about a leopard. We could also make a leopard. But in second grade, we will draw some lions, so I thought we could practice our lions. They have ears coming out of their heart-shaped head. And then they have body. I'm going to draw their front legs coming down on the earth here. Remember, they have paws on their feet. Or paws, 4 feet rather, I should say. They have very proud chests. And then their bodies. They're kind of like cats, but much, much bigger. And I'm doing lemon yellow now, but we're going to go over this with golden. So don't worry if your lion looks a little green right now. He won't stay green. Or she, I guess. We're going to put a mane on this lion, so I guess it's a he. Oh, get that tail a little. There you go. Great. All right. So we can give this lion a little bit of a mane coming out. Now let's switch to our golden. And we can add more gold into this mane. And we can add more gold into this body to give him a little more form amid the grass. And sometimes we might want to add a little bit of brown. Just a tiny bit. Let's see. Maybe for his claws, his paws, maybe at the tip of that tail. You can see my brown is broken, so I'm just adding a little more with the back of it. But if you have a tip on your brown, you can use that. And I might use a little brown on the mane. It's mixing really nicely with my golden. There we go. And then, I want to find those ears again for this lion, because I made them, but they got hidden by his mane. And then if we wanted to add eyes, we could. But I might leave mine without a face for now. We'll work on faces in 2nd grade. Now, we have a lake, a lemon tree, and someday I'll teach you a song about a lemon tree, but maybe in 7th grade. And here is a lion. Have you ever heard of the story of the lion and the mouse? Well, if you want to make a mouse, you may, but I was thinking we would make a lizard next. So I'm going to add a lizard to my drawing. How many of you seen a lizard today? Yeah. What kind of lizard was it, do you know? Well, I'm going to put my lizard right by my tree. Now, I don't know if you have this color crayon. You could use a green or brown or yellow, any color you want for your lizard. My lizard has a head. And then we're going to move to the body. And he has a tail. It's curving around. So now I'm going to go back and give him legs. And those legs stick out a little. Like somebody trying to do push-ups. I'm going to give him a little bit of color. Oh. Turns out I have another brown that does have a point. How nice. I give him a little brown. Maybe a little golden. I think he's ready to climb up that tree away from the lion. Or she. Now, we have this beautiful drawing. Can you think of anything else that begins with L that you'd like to add? I thought of something too. I thought of something because I'm looking at the mountains right now. And you might have noticed this week that sometimes there's all of this smoke coming from the mountains. Well, up on those mountains last week, lightning struck. And it's been very dry. And it struck a tree and started a fire. And that fire has now been burning. Now, lightning comes all the time and doesn't strike, but this time it did. So if you want to, you may put some lightning in your picture, but you don't have to. I thought this mountain over here might need some lightning. So I added lightning. Sometimes lightning comes with rain, but in the desert we know we can have lightning without rain. So now I'm going to fill in my sky. I'm going to fill it in around the lightning because I want to add a cloud at the top of this lightning. Do you remember how to find a cloud in your drawing? Yeah, I'm going to bring the sky around it. Let's see if we can find that fluffy cloud. There we go, inside that blue sky. I'm going to add another one over here. Very nice. What else can you think of that begins with L? We have 5 students in our class. with a name that begins with L. Can you name them all? And earlier this year, we went to see a play about a certain kind of princess. That's right, the Light Princess. She was so bright she shone like the sun and burned up everybody around her. Oh no, not that kind of light. She was so light that she floated in the air, and her parents were worried she was going to float away. Thanks for drawing with me. I'll see you next time.